Hello again, this is Donna Weaver. I'm going to give you some follow-up information from my participating video where I collaborated and interviewed with teachers in reference to campus vision and how are we recognizing our staff, students, and how this recognition process affects the morale or if it's working or what we need to do. So we had a 30-minute session with our teachers, which we did during our conference. It was a conference slash lunch. I think it went well overall. Some of my teachers did not show up, but I understand that there are time restrictions. And if this is not mandatory or mandated by leaders on the campus for a teacher to give up time, it is very hard without offering incentives to get teachers to come and meet with you during their conference or lunchtime, personal time. But when you have some type of relationships or fellowships or some type of camaraderie with a group of teachers, more than likely they're willing to do it because several are in school working on masters or working on some type of a leadership certification or moving to the next level, and they understand that this is important. And when you do it for someone, you eventually, you will need someone to do it for you. So that being said, there was some restrictions and some things that kind of affected the video, but overall I'm pleased with the information that I gathered. I was able to get at least 5 people to participate and to collaborate on those questions in reference to our our vision and how we're moving forward with that. Again, my name is Donna Weaver, and I am at John Horn High School in Mesquite, Texas. I'm with the Lamar Certification Program, and I'm completing the second part of the video as far as my reflection on collaborating and interviewing teachers in reference to our campus vision. On the questions that were asked, in how does the campus acknowledge, recognize, and celebrate those who implement strategies in support of the campus vision, I definitely wanted to make sure that our teachers knew what our vision was. So we clarified that, and that was sent to them ahead of time. And our campus vision is building successful relationships, making an impact, always expect to be the best, and value everyone. And we tried to focus on that last part, which is value everyone, which means that's from every student, regardless of AP level, to our lowest level on the campus, and our janitorial staff, you know, anybody that works on that campus that has to report to that campus leadership. Therefore, many of the teachers did not feel, surprisingly, I got a lot of responses, and after viewing the video, you can hear that they don't feel like that our campus does not acknowledge and recognize and celebrate everyone in reference to that vision. And part of our vision is to value everyone, and most of the teachers didn't feel like every organization on our campus, and that's been our biggest thing. And I think because our principals have a coaching background and most of our athletic activities are recognized more so than other extracurricular that are athletics, like our clubs and organizations, and some of our clubs that compete just like teams, they don't get recognition when they go to make it to regional and state or even national levels in their competition. So that was a big thing, and that will be part of my analysis to the principal. The second question on how are these contributions and achievements effectively communicated to the staff. As they stated, we do have a Big John, which our school is John Horn High School. So weekly there is a Big John award given to a student or a staff member, and it has been lately janitorial, paraprofessionals, teachers, coaches, even our security guards have been recognized. So that that process does include everyone. I think the teachers are in collaborating in the interview. The process of getting the nominations, many feel like it's almost some of the same people who get the awards, even though you're not supposed to be nominated more than once. However, and it is stressed by the campus leader, our principal, that everyone eventually will get recognized. However, everyone, you're not going to please everyone with those processes. So we did learn that people feel that the nominations are done by friends, and their friends get recognized before others who are doing wonderful things in the classroom around the campus that are overlooked on a daily basis. So those were some of the things that we found people were willing to express that you may or may not have seen or even noticed, depending on how involved you are with others in the campus or even involved in participating in the program. The third question was, how does the campus use innovative thinking, risk taking, or failures as a learning experience to promote the campus vision? However, there were some risk-taking things that were brought up. Like this year, we did have one of our teachers who first time ever did a career fair, who brought in business leaders from the community and organizations and companies to participate and speak to our students. And of course, there was a lot of positive, but it was something different brought to our culture. It was something new, and it was not welcomed by everyone, but it was a successful and positive event that occurred, and it was brought up by a teacher, and that teacher was recognized that day for that event as for the Big John, and just recognized for bringing that in and willing to take that risk and take a chance of it not going well or it being successful. The fourth question on what processes are used in improving morale, which moves the campus toward realization of the campus vision. This question didn't go over well because many teachers were honest. They feel like morale is low because there is no type of direction as far as valuing everyone. Many people are overlooked for things that they do. They come early, stay late. Those people are not recognized. But it is also said that those people do it for the benefit of the students, not for the recognition. However, being recognized by your leaders and acknowledge that you're doing something good and giving your time, that boosts morale, and that is what is needed, and that's being missed in many areas and many organizations on the campus. The things that I feel like went well. There was another question that I added, which it led to organizations being recognized, which we got some of the same answers, that everyone is not being valued, and that's part of our vision. So we need to work on that as a campus climate and culture. But the things that went well, those who came to participate, they participated and they were honest. Something I would have done different, I would like to the leaders that were invited to have been in the meeting, or even back me to get those teachers to participate, just because people would not do it. Teachers would not participate if they don't feel it's mandatory and their principal or PDOS evaluator is not asking them to do it. I'm not saying force them to do it, but be respectful when it's your turn and you're working on a doctorate's, master's, or anything where you may have to volunteer or be a part of a sample group. Be willing to participate and help those people out. So that in that case, because it was kind of difficult getting the teachers together, I would consider another option. I'm glad Lamar offered other options where you can interview, someone in facilities or cafeteria manager and talk to them about technology, because I feel like I would have been able to grasp that person and have more time to work with them, but I wanted to do it with my peers and collaborate with them just to see if we felt the same on certain things and topics, which we did. But other than that, like I said, some of the surprising things, people do feel like we work with a nice group of people. Some of them still lack some leadership skills and how to separate business from personal relationships, and that's not happening. Therefore, you see some things that may be considered unfair across the board. And as far as how this experience will transform me, some things that I would do, I would Definitely include a cross section of faculty and staff members in every decision that I'm considering, especially if it's a change and it's going to impact everyone. I want to get a consensus from people across my campus from different background, different cultures that work non-core, electives, extracurricular, fine arts. I want a broad spectrum of all of those people involved. Other than that, I enjoyed the experience, and I am learning a lot from this and looking forward to the next class and video. Thank you.